And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Kansas State Wildcats against the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Kansas State's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Caught over the middle. It's Buchanan. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. No surprise the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone.
It's caught. He's breaking free. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. He's got space. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And, Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Fields. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fire to the right side, complete.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. A quick juke. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Ball handed to the running. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble.
Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, you did such a good job handing out the Heisman Trophy to this guy, and he earned it at running back. And I got to tell you, after a long layoff, this is the way to establish the rhythm of your team. Hand the football to your Heisman Trophy winner. He'll get you going.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Wolverines are in the red zone now. And here's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, we know that the run game is the blueprint at Michigan. We saw it with Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards leading them to a championship. They've got to establish the run. What I love about this back is his toughness and his physicality. He told us all week long that he knew he was going to have to carry the ball 20 or more times for them to be successful. He's ready to do that today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside. Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps for a leap to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And is intercepted. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. He could go. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
There's the handoff. He's got a crease.
Bro,
Make the stop.
what is that doing?
A solid gain that time.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
And that run produces a decent gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks it. Here he goes. Now the 40. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He's going to take off. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away.
This is assignment football at its best. This defense has done a nice job. When I prepare for this team, this defense is always in the right spot, and they're in the right spot here on third down. Eyes in the backfield, and they're able to get the stop. The quarterback tries to use his legs, but he just can't move the chains.
Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. This guy has been really hard to block all season long, Joel, and he told us he is so eager to step up and make an impact here in this playoff game.
And offensively, they told us they were going to have to know where he's at and slide the protection, do something to adjust the protection so that he didn't have a one-on-one opportunity. At this point, you've got to put a tight end on that side, allow a running back to go chip on that side. You cannot allow him to have a free rush.
Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line
breaking free, end zone ahead. What a catch and run by the junior.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. Now they test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Wildcats will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. And he'll field it right near his own goal line. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down there.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
And the game just good enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and it does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Comes up with the catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And Wildcats now will call a time. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. We have a timeout taken, the second by Kansas State. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Second down and goal upcoming. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Wildcats will spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Here comes the pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They mix it up with a run. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Wolverines. Powers into the end zone.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Fields. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
The Michigan sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Chris, all week this defense talked about rush lanes, keeping this elusive quarterback in the pocket, not allowing him the ability to get outside and make a play, and they failed to do that on a fourth down. That has got to be massively frustrating for this defensive play caller.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Wolverines. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry. This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. The Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback looking to scramble. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Quick completion to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Porter. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and they're making the tackle. Really good job
when they get ready to go to bed.
Can he get there on the ground? Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Michigan. They couldn't stop him there. This offense continues to shred the defense, what they've been doing all season long, Joel. This is a confident group, and they're executing perfectly.
And, Chris, the big question coming into this matchup was how would this offense react to the long layoff? Well, they have been ready. You can tell that they have prepared so well. They have come out here firing on all cylinders, and that is a rarity in today's college football world.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? QB bootlegs here. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they call a run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He's got room to run. Look out. Touchdown, Wildcats. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And, again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. Offense in a split backfield now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
the shotgun. It's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. And the Wildcats come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Keeps it, QB draw. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Keeps it one more time. Touchdown, Kansas State. He barrels into the end zone.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. Look, they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joel, we wonder, were they capable of this kind of execution? They've answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust of the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well will the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution have been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Oh, what a move. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Here's a 1st and 10 play. He'll hand it off. Crosses the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. He runs it into the end zone.
Well, it's not going to mean much in this game, but I guess later in life they can tell their grandkids that they scored a touchdown in a big game in a big environment like this, because this game is still over.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets strong.
Oh, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. And he's got it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next seed, while the winner takes a big step closer to a...
Understand me. If the game you're playing...
Oh, welcome, Aaron. What's your name?
My name is Ichi.
Che, how old are you?
When you realize you can never win any money, and you can't even... Okay, so listen, what if you have thought, if you reach for your gun and shoot me because you got a misunderstanding? You always lose. Everything that I have, praise the Lord. 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 Everything that I have, praise the Lord.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the kick is up and good. They take a point for their lead. Kickoff team out there. Arms way with this type of a deep shot to the right. Breaks the catch. Can he get it? They continue to feed with pressure.
Did I what? I was waiting for it to get late. Oh, okay.
Yes, they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Carney, Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown, Southern Cal. In the end zone, they waiting for a score. That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Settle down. Get it. It's a front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They're going to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
He's getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun. He goes always stop forward in the line switch.
This is this defense's physicality, and you see it show up behind the line of scrimmage here. What a nice hit.
No runner out of the shotgun.
Wow. 100 on your ass, boy. Damn.
Dear America, you hear me, you see me. I'm in prison where I've spent nearly 2 decades fighting for my freedom. I don't want sympathy. I want the truth. I want people to look at the facts and decide for themselves. Please share this message so more people can hear my story. Dear America, you hear me, you see me. I'm in prison where I've spent nearly 2 decades fighting for my freedom. I don't want sympathy. I want the truth. I want people to look at the facts and decide for themselves. Please share this message so more people can hear my story. Dear America, see me. I'm in prison where I spent nearly 2 decades fighting for my freedom. I don't want sympathy. I want the truth. I want people to look at the facts and decide for themselves. So more people can hear my story. Dear America, you hear me, you see me. I'm in prison where I've spent nearly 2 decades fighting for my freedom. I don't want sympathy. I want the truth. I want people to look at the facts and decide for themselves. Please share this message so more people can hear my story. Dear America, you hear me, you see me. I'm in prison where I've spent nearly 2 decades fighting for my freedom. I don't want sympathy. I want the truth. I want people to look at the facts and decide for themselves. Please share this message so more people can hear my story. Dear America,